Are you thinking about relocating or retiring to Beaufort, South Carolina, looking for luxury, charm, and endless activities, including this gorgeous marina? Then this video is for you. We are going to tour the community Dataw Island, and we're gonna take a look at one of the gorgeous homes on the waterfront, actually located right around the corner there. And you are gonna be amazed at the price point. Before we dive in, exactly where is Dataw Island located? Looking at my map, you can see it's about 6 miles east of the downtown waterfront park. 15 minutes down the road, you've got Hunting Island State Park. So if you're a beach goer, you can enjoy 5 miles of white sandy beaches. Okay, let's dive right in. And if you have any questions, please reach out anytime. Okay, driving into Dataw Island, I love the palm trees coming in over the causeway. And once we get beyond the gatekeeper, you'll see streets lined with gorgeous oak trees and plenty of sidewalks for walking and biking. And this is a larger community. There's just over 1,000 home sites in here. And another thing that is very appealing are the lot sizes. Typically 1/3 of an acre or larger, giving you a good bit of privacy. The homes in here are gonna range from the mid 400,000s, and that's gonna be for what I would call a patio home, which is on a much smaller lot size. And these are like lock and leave cottages where people have a second home somewhere else and will lock it up for part of the year. And they go up to over $1 million+ on waterfront estates. Okay, let me talk about the amenities. This is what really sets this community apart from most others in the Beaufort area. I started out at the marina. This is a full service marina. If you're a boater or fishing enthusiast, they've got you covered here. Everything from boat maintenance, dry boat storage, and wet slips. It also has an excellent restaurant at the marina, Morgan River Grill. And in the summer, my husband and I love tootling over here on our boat and enjoying a delicious meal. Now on to the clubhouse amenities. They offer a resort-style swimming pool overlooking the Morgan River. As well as, if you're an avid swimmer, they have a lap pool where they also offer water aerobics. And to continue on with the outdoor activities, they have plenty of racket sports, both tennis and pickleball. And I've been over here on the weekends where they have some massive tournaments going on. Lots of competition, friendly competition. If you're a golfer, you're gonna love the 2 award-winning courses, Tom Fazio and Arthur Hills. Now, I just want to add, this is a very golf-centric community, but you don't have to be an avid golfer to enjoy the amenities here. I had some clients that were from Ohio. They didn't golf at all, didn't know really anything about golfing. We spent months looking for a home in their price range, and we couldn't find anything. And at the 11th hour, they were like, this house on Dataw checks all the boxes. Let's just take a look. Lo and behold, they fell in love with the house. Great price point for that community. You'll find the prices in this community are offset by some of the fees that you pay for the HOA. But lo and behold, they moved in. Now they are avid golfers. They love it. They've made so many friends and they couldn't be happier. So don't rule out this community if you are not a golfer, just saying. And just next to the outdoor pool is this gorgeous clubhouse, offering multiple dining options and special events throughout the year, like this wine pairing tasting. They also have a community center where they offer everything from personal training, group classes, cardio, free weights, and even physical therapy. Okay, now on to the good stuff. We are going to tour this gorgeous 3-bedroom, 3-bath home. And just to point out, very energy efficient with solar panels all the way around. All right, come on in and let's take a look. What I love about this house is when you first enter, you see gorgeous expansive views of the Morgan River. They've got large windows and doors to take in all of the beauty. And this house is very well maintained for its age. It's simple but elegant at the same time. I love the built-ins. Not necessarily for books, they pretty much collect dust, but I do want to point out this, Dataw, no ordinary place, which speaks the truth. But you've got some built-ins over here as well. If you don't like exposing your TV, you can put it right in there. It's got a great gas fireplace, so you can just flip it on in the morning and get the chill out of the air. And I want to point out these floors. They are in excellent condition. Very pretty pine. And I would consider this a fairly open floor plan. Moving into here, you've got a breakfast nook, but it's much larger than a typical nook. Plenty of space for table and 6 chairs, as well as doors out to the breathtaking views where you can enjoy a cup of coffee in the morning. And wildlife watching is abundant here. And this is kind of cool. A lot of people that have water views have these big telescopes, and looking out through there's a big eagle nest with babies in it. It's very cool. Now moving into the kitchen, it's what I would call a very functional kitchen. It's got some nice stainless steel appliances, gas burning stove, which is always popular with folks that like to cook a lot. Now, coming out of the kitchen, heading back towards the front door, we have what could be a dual purpose room. If you need a study, got doors to shut it off, plenty of room here, or it could be a formal dining room if that is your thing. This is so large it can fit at least an 8-seater table here. And I have several clients that insist on bringing their china cabinets down, and half the time the dining room is too small. That's not the case here. We have this extra space, so plenty of room for your favorite furniture. Again, we got these gorgeous bay windows bringing in a lot of natural lighting. Now coming out of this multi-purpose room, we have a full bath, shower here I should say. A little bit dated, but an easy change out, as well as the sink. Now crossing across the great room, we're gonna go over to the master suite. Immediately to your right, we've got a very large bathroom. It's had some nice updates, a huge roomy shower, and his and her sinks. Now coming down the hall, it's got a very large master closet, his and hers combo. And then this master bedroom is massive, very large. I love the cathedral ceilings, and especially, this is a great feature, your own screen porch to enjoy breakfast or coffee in the morning out here. And just, again, look at these views. The entire back of this house is windows and doors. And now directly across from the master suite, conveniently located, is the laundry room. Very ample size. You've even got an extra room over here. This can be a little hobby room or possibly a butler's pantry. And one thing I want to point out, this home comes equipped with a full house generator. And I will say, these full house generators are very convenient because they click on immediately if and when the power should go out. Unlike, I have a portable generator. We're constantly, fighting with everybody at the gas station for gas and hauling out all the extension cords, and you have none of this here. You are ready to go in any type of power outage. Now let's take a look upstairs. First thing I notice is a very wide stairwell. Sometimes they're not this wide and people have trouble getting their furniture up here. Not the case here. Nice wooden floors throughout as well. All right, just coming up at the top of the stairs, you've got what I would call an ensuite bedroom with its own attached bathroom. Again, full bath, could use a few updates, but an easy fix. And this room is a very good size. I would say this is probably a queen size bed, and there's plenty of room for more furniture. But what really stands out is the bright natural light and the gorgeous views. Your guests are gonna love this. And just down the hall from that bedroom, we've got what I would consider a bonus room. This is a very large room. It could be an office, it could be an exercise room, even an extra bedroom at that. Guess what? If you wanted a cedar closet, they've got you covered right here. This is a very cool closet. Now, at the other end of the hall, I just want to point out this attic, something I always like to check out. This one is in pristine condition. You could almost eat off the floors. And this tells me this homeowner has very well maintained their house overall. And just something I want to point out, it's got the traditional insulation in the walls. And some people think that spray foam is always better. But I've heard builders say not necessarily. Because if you get a leak and you've got that spray foam, you're not going to know about it until the damage is very extensive. So something to be said for the traditional insulation, but spray foam can always be added. Now let's take a better look at the back. This is the highlight of the house in my mind. It's got a gorgeous deck for entertaining, and you probably noticed the house is elevated to protect you from flood. However, it gives you a better view. And now taking a closer look at the backyard, one thing you'll notice right away is you probably don't even need to own a lawnmower. You just put a little pine straw down, trim a few bushes, maybe put some weed kill down, and you're good to go. But again, look at these views. And I just want to point out, this house is on a crawl space. Very nicely done here with the lattice. So if any type of work needs to be done, it's very easily accessible. And now, lastly, I want to point out the garage. Who doesn't like a big, spacious garage? They've got you covered here for sure. And this is a very golf cart friendly neighborhood. So you've got your own golf cart bay right here, plus a 2-car garage here. Now let me show you how spacious this garage is. Huge. Little workshop area over here. And I love these checkerboard floors. And now for the big price reveal. This 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,300 square foot home with gorgeous views is offered at $880,000. And I will say this house was built in the late 1990s, but everything from the crawl space up to the attic is in pristine condition, well maintained, and I think this is an excellent buy at this price point, especially with the water views. Where can you find this? You've got to come see it for yourself, or if this house isn't the one for you, there's plenty of others here on Dataw Island, so reach out to me anytime.